Hi guys, so welcome back to my new YouTube video, and in this video I'm just going to talk about something really interesting, and I actually never seen this kind of video before. I only have heard the positive sides of it, and the topic I'm going to talk about is graduating from high school. And I have heard so many good stories where people travel the world around with a backpack, or when they applied for got accepted to the university and they found their dream university. And I always heard these positive things where things like beautiful things will happen to you when you are graduating from high school, but no one really talks about the other side of it, which is the part where a lot of people feeling lost and lonely and has this anxiety of what should I do with my life. Like, I have no idea what I like, I have no idea which university to apply, I have no idea what I want to do, I have no idea what kind of job that I want, I have no idea what I like, because through all these years school has been a huge part of us. Like, it was, for me, for example, it was becoming my identity, because I have been studying so much, like so much, instead of just hanging out with my friends, with my family. Or just try to find new interesting hobbies. I just studied because I had this idea of, oh, I'm so far behind, I need to study, because some of the subjects were really hard and you had to study a lot in order to actually grasp the subject. And so I was like studying all the time for 3 years. So I would say that school are a huge part of me. I really like school, but it was actually also becoming my identity, my whole identity. And it will be hard when after college, when you are graduating from high school, where you don't have school anymore and you are your own. I'm saying that again, you are your own, because you have no other teachers that are telling you to do that homework. Like, no one would tell you when to wake up, when to sleep, what to do, to have this great habits, to wake up early in the morning, to eat breakfast, to eat lunch. Like, all this stuff, you are the one deciding. You choose everything, and you have so much responsibilities of your life. And for me, after graduating, I feel like I have after graduating high school, I have this job that I worked for 2 months, and the year 3 of my high school, it was so much things constantly. I will say it was most difficult year. Was year 3 actually. It was so much, and I had so much things to do all the time, and all what I was doing was just keeping myself distracted and have all these things to do. And so I kept distracting myself from start to year 3 to end of the year 3, but also 2 months extra because I worked. And so the whole time I have been distracting myself. And so after, when you have distracted yourself and when you are your own, for example, I took a gap year, and after you distracting, so when you're at home and you have nothing to do. You don't have homework, you don't have anything important to do. All you have is yourself and your emotions that are coming through at the same time. Everything that's like filling all of you with emotions that you felt under the whole year basically. And I feel like it was so hard for me because I felt like the year had been passed so fast that I couldn't really comprehend that I had really graduated from high school. It was really hard for me to understand because as I said before, school has been a huge part of my life, and it was just really hard to find yourself after when you have this identity of becoming a student. It's really hard to, when you are not a student anymore, who are you? It's really hard to find yourself, what you like to do in your freedom, what you like, different things that you like, and it becomes so much difficult. And I feel like most people are feeling that way when they feel lost, and when they have this anxiety and no idea what they want to do with their life. And I believe also that most people are scared to be honest and say things or talk about people about these subjects, because they're scared that they're the only one feeling that way and they feel so far behind from other people. But the truth is, I don't believe that no one truly knows. Some people are testing things out, some people just go to start at university because they feel like they need to, and most people go to a dream university, and they're so different to people, and you have to realize that some people, even if they're not really talking about it aloud, I feel like they're also feeling all this kind of different emotions that you're feeling, but they never say it aloud because we all humans, we are scared to fall behind and feeling like really lost, and just really feel like people have their things planned out and everything like that. But you have to realize that everyone is also feeling that emotions at some point of their life. If they're not feeling that now, maybe will feel it after university, like this feeling of who am I when I'm not studying, who am I when I'm not working, who am I when I'm not in school, who am I when I'm not in public places. Like, it's really hard to really know who you are when you are not in that situation anymore. And so that's, I feel like, what most people are struggling with. And I just want to say that you're not alone. A lot of people feel that way, especially when you're taking gap year. And I would also like to highlight that don't suppress your emotions, don't push them away, because it will not be gone. It will actually be inside you until it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it will crash on you someday much harder. It will hit you much harder, and it will be much harder for you to, it will take it will take much longer time to recover after that. So don't just push away your emotions, deal with it instead of just running away, because it will hit you harder. And try to find way to find yourself, and don't feel like are alone or you're so back behind, because people struggle all the time, but they're not saying that aloud. And yes, that's what I'm actually trying to say, and I hope this video helped you to feel less lonely, but also get this other perspective on different things, because it will not be rainbows and flowers when you are graduating from high school. It can also be really like dark forest and blah blah. Like it can just it will not just be really happy when you graduate. It can happen so much, and it will happen different things that you haven't even thought about. So that's what I'm really trying to say, and I hope you like this video, and see you soon, and bye.